morning, love, and welcome to another pick a card video. Today I will be using the Lenormand fortune telling cards deck. This was actually an idea from a subscriber of mine. She gave me amazing advice and it really helped. Now, she suggested that I start, looking into doing readings with them, which I will. And I actually looked through the book and decided, you know what? I can also do a pick a card video. So we're going to get right into it. So the two cards at the top that are not flipped over, those are significator cards, just indicating male and female. The cards I would like for you to focus on are the ones that are turned around. Now, I don't want you to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo and try to pick your cards that way. I want you to actually look at these cards and say to yourself, I would like love advice. Which card can give me this answer? Whatever card you feel more pulled toward, like a card that just keeps jumping out at you, that is the card you should choose. Even if you have to hit the pause button, go ahead and do so. If you chose card number 1, you chose 21, the mountain. The mountain, traditionally an obstacle, is seen positively when it comes to love. It hides many treasures, and together there are summits for you to climb, which is bound to be an uplifting experience. If you chose card number 2, you chose 30, the lilies. Do you see innocence or sinful lust? Love is both. Ride the waves of passion in your life as long as you can. Amuse yourself in all innocence. If you chose card number 3, you chose 24, the heart. Give your heart some air. Nothing is as harmful in the long term as having a stone on your heart. Feelings have to be allowed to flow, like blood through the heart. The right words at the right time will work wonders. If you chose card number 4, you chose 36, the cross. The cross can mean that in a relationship, you are holding on to something even though you've already separated yourself from it psychologically a long time ago. Get to the heart of things and find a solution together. If you chose card number 5, you chose number 9, the flower bouquet. Say it with flowers. Give your partner a bouquet that will convey your loving sentiments. A beautiful bouquet is a good way to offer proof of your affection. If you chose card number 6, you chose 2, the clover. Love is a tender plant that needs a lot of care, especially when things are not going well in a relationship. Work at it and try to be patient with your mutual expectations for one another or opposing points of view. This is no easy task, but it is one that is truly worthwhile. If you chose card number 7, you chose number 5, the tree. Love is a tender plant, which can grow into a strong tree and weather all the storms if tended properly. Give yourself and your relationship time to develop. The most lush trees grow in clear, uncrowded meadows. Give your relationship enough freedom to develop. Don't hold on too tightly. If you chose card number 8, you chose number 6, the clouds. Is your relationship experiencing a storm? Wonderful, because if you're experiencing mutual friction, that means your partner is important to you. Be constructive with your partner without being hurtful, and enjoy making up afterwards. If you chose card number 9, you chose 33, the key. Who has the right key to your heart? Who will be allowed to become the love of your life? Don't withdraw within yourself. Let others into your life if you want to find love. If you chose card number 10, you chose 18, the dog. One thing counts first and foremost in love: openness and honesty. A partner who says yes to everyone and everything can hardly be loyal to you. Love and friendship also needs conflict as long as it is constructive. If you chose card number 11, you chose 13, the child. Something or someone near you, or perhaps your own inner child, needs more attention. Make sure you take care of them. If you chose card number 12, you chose 25, the ring. Have faith and exchange rings with your lover. However, make sure that he or she intends to commit him or herself. If you've already joined yourself in marriage, then take the time to remember what you both promised each other. If you chose card number 13, you chose 32, the moon. Is it possible you are in need of some attention or touch? What about your lover? Take time to enjoy your feelings for one another. If you chose card number 14, you chose 16, the star. Love is when two stars find one another. Each person shines on his or her own, and together they light up the night. Compromise is always necessary, even in a relationship, but stay true to yourself and don't hide it under a bush. If you chose card number 15, you chose 34, the fish. Your love is growing. Perhaps it's just small for now, but it will grow into something gloriously large. Pay attention to messages from your unconscious, as well as the signs from your lover's devotion. If you chose card number 16, you chose number 8, the coffin. Is your relationship giving you pleasure or is it a burden? Is it worth something to you? Then you should try and resolve old problems that are weighing you and your partner down. If you chose card 17, miraculously, you chose card 17. Now, you have to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince or princess. Presumably, you're about to find him or her. Now, things could become very turbulent, so try and take things slowly. In already existing relationships, the stork has an invigorating effect. Try and win one another exactly as you did when everything first started. If you chose card number 18, you chose 12, the birds. If you've only got one thing on your mind, you're probably right. Birds have a decidedly erotic aspect, and today, this card is pointing you in that direction. Take the time to enjoy the simple lightness of being. If you chose card number 19, you chose number 1, the rider or cavalier. Always love with your whole heart and soul. Physical love is just boring and unfulfilling, an unending platonic devotion. Cultivate your desires, but don't repress them. If you chose card number 20, you chose 7, the snake. The box of relationships is opening and the snake is crawling out. The poison of the snake can be deadly, but it can also be healing. It depends on the dosage. This is why the snake is often jealous or mistrustful. Leave irrelevant or false things behind you and deal with the things in your relationship that are truly important. If you chose card 21, you chose 31, the sun. The sun brings positive and negative energy into our lives. It may be coming clear to you how much you love someone. In matters of love, the sun card is telling us to be cautious of things that are important to us. If you chose number 22, you chose 23, the mice. Relationships live from things that may seem small, but are actually extremely important. A nice gesture here, a gentle touch there. Pay attention to such trivialities. They are crucial. If you chose card 23, you chose 35, the anchor. Loyalty is often a topic when it comes to love. It also has to do with trust. The best anchor for a relationship is mutual trust. Trust can be difficult to build and for some difficult to maintain. For this reason, it is important to take this anchor in your relationship seriously. Don't be careless. If you chose card 24, you chose 27, the letter. When was the last time you wrote a love letter? Think about how happy you would be to get a beautifully handwritten letter in your mailbox. This sends anticipation and excitement rushing through the heart. Now is your chance to share this joy with others. If you chose card 25, you chose 3, the ship. Where is love taking you? Do you really want to be going in that direction with this specific person? Will they stay with you through thick and thin and through every high and low? If yes, then that means you should stay on course despite any turbulence or problems you encounter. If no, then it is time to abandon ship. If you chose card 26, you chose 11, the rod. In a relationship, only talking about problems will help resolve them. Talk with one another. Dare to venture into the unknown. Try out something new in your relationship or in your own life. Take the initiative and allow yourself to be enchanted. If you chose card 27, you chose 26, the book. Whisper in your partner's ear and tell him or her how much you love them. Love lives from the allure of the unknown. Learn something new together and discover the unknown together. If you chose card 28, you chose 20, the garden. It is what it is, says love. Ideally, all fear and longing disappears when it comes into this area of your life. Love simply is. Enjoy the moments when you get a glimpse into this piece of paradise. If you chose card 29, you chose 4, the house. Spend a cozy night at home with only yourself and your partner. People who are at home with themselves and happy with themselves, this doesn't mean smug, radiate this to others. This makes you attractive, and an inviting home will draw guests in. If you chose card 30, you chose 22, the path. A path will appear when you create one. Frank Kafka. This quote applies perfectly when it comes to love. A way to love will develop as long as you devote yourself to it. Occupy yourself with love, engage in love, and with love, and your relationship will flourish. If you chose card number 31, you chose 15, the bear. Be sure to recognize the impetuous, wild, and powerful but instinctive parts of yourself. Instincts and desires, especially sexual desire, are important, but are best enjoyed when you understand healthy ways of realizing them in a relationship, ways that respect both your partner and yourself. If you chose card number 32, you chose 19, Tower. The outlook for love is good. See the Tower as a signal that your wishes and reality are not far apart from one another. What do you want, and how will you get it? Always stay true to yourself. You are one of a kind, special person, exactly the way you are. If you chose card 33, you chose 14, the Fox. Disappointments belong to love, as do the joys of mutual affection. Everyone experiences this at some point in their lives, some of us over and over again. In spite of this, what would life be like without love? Without having butterflies in your stomach, or without the first tears of a broken heart? Be open to things in your relationship, but again, avoid being too gullible. If you chose card 34, you chose number 10, the Scythe. What is important to you when it comes to love? What do you want to accomplish? And what do you want to get out of it? These are crucial questions that need to be clarified. Thank you so much for visiting me today, and I certainly hope the messages helped you. If you know anyone that would be interested in pick-a-card videos like this, please go ahead and share it with them. I certainly would appreciate it. Well, I hope to see you again soon. Bye, love.